Last year, we went on our maiden voyage into personal injury. And in doing so, we tried to do it better. Now, by better, I'm not saying that one way perhaps is better than another from an objective standpoint, whether it's the billboard attorneys or the mills or the attorneys that drive up the damages. That's all in the eye of the beholder. But by better, we meant, can we do something better suited to the way we see the customer experience? Can we do something better in the way that we see what clients expect of us as actual practicing attorneys? So these were the 3 tenets, these were the rules I gave my team if we were going to start into this area. The first one is that we had to be focused on making sure clients got good medical care. This means we're not dictating where a client's going to go to get care. We're not dictating that a client maybe has to get an injection that they don't even know about or want just to move damages. We're concerned with feeling better. We think the clients that come here who are involved in an accident that was not their fault, that they first and foremost want to feel better, and that there's no amount of money that's going to replace their health. 2, efficiency. What we figured is if we are going to get involved in this, the one value we could give is being efficient. This means keeping deadlines, staying on track, making client demands on time, and resolving the case faster. It also means picking up the phone, answering client concerns, getting the documentation up front, and making sure that things seamlessly move in an appropriate fashion to the defendant's ability to pay the client. The third and final tenet is maximize net recovery for the client. This is about putting ourselves in the same position that that client is in. And that means making sure that the client gets the biggest piece of the pie. What's involved? It's involved in managing costs, staying on time, and making sure that you properly evaluate what the ability to pay is and what level of care is required. I'm not suggesting that these 3 things are important to everybody. They're not. But if maximizing your net recovery, making sure that you get better and get really good care, and 3, having a firm that's efficiently working on your behalf so that these get settled faster is important to you, then look us up and give us a look. If those aren't the 3 most important things, billboard attorney or anything else might be the way to go. In the next couple clips, I'm going to have some of the attorneys working on those files explain the 3 tenets.
Hello, my name is Ashton, one of the personal injury attorneys here at Griner Law Corp. I'm going to first talk to you about getting good care and what that means for your personal injury case. One of the most important parts of any personal injury case is getting quality care. At the end of the day, the care you receive plays a huge role in the amount your case is worth and by extension, the amount you get in your pocket at the end. Unfortunately, we have seen instances where a client has a great case but fails to get the care necessary to validate that case. Here at Griner Law Corp, we are actively involved in the local community. We are connected with local medical professionals that specialize in treating personal injury clients. As a result of our community involvement, we have established connections with many great providers, and those providers in turn have connections with other providers. What that means is that with us, you have the ability to get the best care possible to feel better faster. No personal injury case is the same. The care required can and does vary case to case and individual to individual. We are not the type of firm that's going to micromanage your care. Instead, we trust the medical providers and utilize their expertise and opinions as to what kind of care is appropriate for your case, whether that be x-rays, MRIs, pain management, injections, physical therapy, or more. Getting good care is how we ensure that your personal injury case is off to the best possible start. The next item David touched on was case efficiency. The first factor of case efficiency is managing costs. That plays into what I just discussed about getting good care. The providers we work with are respected professionals in their own right and experienced in the realm of personal injury. They know how to keep costs commensurate with the level of case and will guide care accordingly. Now, this is not to imply that our office does not or will not monitor your care. We have case managers in constant contact with providers to make sure the case is proceeding as needed and that your needs are being met. One of the main benefits of hiring an experienced personal injury attorney is the attorney's communication with the insurance companies involved on your behalf. Insurance companies are notorious for wanting to keep as much of their money as possible and give you as little as possible. As soon as our office is retained, we begin communication with the insurance companies and start setting expectations, including a timeline of the case and treatment. As I said earlier, no two cases are the same, which means no two treatment timelines are the same. Some cases need a few weeks of treatment, some need a few months. No matter how long your case needs, our office will be in constant communication with the insurance companies and providers to make sure your individual case timeline is managed efficiently. Once treatment is wrapped up, our office will promptly make a demand on the insurance company and maximize your recovery. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to assisting you with your personal injury matter.
Hi, my name is Brian Essex, and I'm one of the personal injury attorneys here at Griner Law Corp. At the firm, we always strive to recover the greatest amount of money possible for our clients. But most importantly, we want our clients to get healthy and get their lives back on track as soon as possible. Now, injuries can take some time to heal, and it's important that the treatment not be rushed. After an accident, injuries can take a few days or even weeks to materialize. So we always recommend, if you've been in an accident, go see a medical professional as soon as possible. Don't take it lightly that you're just fine, because in a day or two or even a week or two, you might realize, something is wrong and painful. And always take the advice of the medical professionals that are assisting you with the treatment of your injuries. Take time off of work if you need it. You don't need to be a superhero. You just need to let your employer know that you're in an accident, and get a note from your medical provider to get the requisite time off of work.
Now that you've had a chance to hear what we're about, we look forward to serving you. If you've been in an accident and it's not your fault, and the things you're hearing from us sound like the kind of things that you want to pursue, look us up, reach out, give us a call, text us, email us, hit us on Instagram, whatever. And we're happy to meet with you and answer any further questions. The most important part is that you get better, you feel better, and that you're adequately compensated in an efficient manner. So look us up, the consult's always free, and it is our pleasure to be of your service.